All right, we're gonna go ahead and start on our backs. Lie down. And then let's just take the hips over to the left a little bit. Bring your knees into the chest and just drop your knees up and over to the right. Try to get both shoulders heavy on the floor. And just take like 3 breaths here. I just want you to take big breaths into that left lung. See if on the exhale, you can let that left shoulder get a little heavier on the floor. 2 more big breaths like that. Fill up that whole rib cage. One more. Good. Go ahead and bring the knees back up. Slide your hips back through center all the way over to the right. So you're just a little right of center. Knees to the chest. Drop them over to the left. So I'm trying to keep this kind of plumb line, trying to unkink the hose that lives in our spine, and so we can get it kind of straight, so then we can get a little twist. Same thing, let's take about 3 deep breaths here. Try to fill up that right rib cage. Last big breath. Go ahead and bring the knees back up through center. And move the spine back in the middle if it moved over to the side. Place your feet to the width of the mat. And we're gonna just windshield wiper the knees. So we're taking them from one side over to the other side. And you can move, quickly, but with some mindfulness. Not going too slow, just kind of lubricating and moving the leg bones and the hip joints, getting a little bit of movement in the low back. A couple more from side to side. Good. Go ahead and bring the right knee into the chest and just straighten out the left leg. The right knee can kind of hug to the outside of the ribs. Grab the back of the right thigh. You're going to just flex the foot, and we're just going to give a couple of little kicks into the hands. So I want you to feel like your fingers are interlaced. You're kind of pulling against the back of the thigh, and as you try to straighten the leg, you're going to put pressure into the hands. Give me just 2 more kicks here. Last one. Good. Switch the legs, hug the knee in, straighten out the right leg. You can move that left knee a little bit to the outer side of the ribs. And then grab for the back of the thigh. And here we go, those little kicks again. So I'm pulling against the thigh as I kick towards straight and put a little pressure into the hands. Last 2. Last one. Good. Grab the back of that left knee, pull yourself all the way up into this rounded position so you've got your shoulders up off the floor, and then bring the hands behind the head. We're just gonna keep that right leg straight, and now we're gonna hover it off the floor. So can you press the waistband of your pants down? You've got your left leg in tabletop, but you're gonna pull the left knee a little deeper into the chest. Get the shoulders up, right leg's reaching, holding, and we're just gonna take this right leg and squeeze it in towards the middle, and then back into its lane. Squeeze it into the middle, and then back into its lane. So we're just kind of hugging it across the center line, and then back to parallel with the floor, and back in line with your hip. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Hold this squeeze. Can you just rotate right elbow towards left knee and back to center? Right elbow, left knee, center. Here's 8. Keep squeezing that right leg to cross the center line. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3. Try to stay above that left shoulder. 2, 1. Back to center. Switch the legs. Grab the back of the right thigh. Straighten out the left leg. Get those shoulders way up. Get your belly flat. Try to press down the waistband of your pants. Hands come behind the head. Keep those shoulders up and just float that left heel. Here we go, squeezing that left leg over to the right. So we're taking it across the midline, just keeping it in a low hover. You can take the leg higher if you cannot keep your low back down. If you feel like you're arching, then just take the left leg up. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze. Left elbow, right knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come to the center. Give yourself a break. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. So right leg crosses over the left. If you can hook the toes behind your ankle, go ahead. Otherwise, the right leg can just stay crossed. And then we're going to take left elbow on top of the right. So you've got these two kind of 90-degree bends, right? We've got the knees bent and the elbows bent. And if the palms can come together, great. If they can't, just the tops of the hands are going to touch. On your exhale, we're going to pick up the head and shoulders. Knees are going to tap elbows. But I want you to try to bring your elbows towards your knees rather than squeezing your knees in. And then from here, we're going to take the toes down to the floor to tap and the fingertips up overhead to tap the ground. And then exhale, pull it all back up and in to make this small ball. Inhale, open it all up, tap the floor. Exhale, pull it up and tap. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, the head's resting all the way down and then all the way up. 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch it. Right arm goes on top of left, left leg goes on top of right. We're going to tap the floor, pick it all back up. Tap the floor, pick it up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to bring your elbows to your knees instead of your knees to your elbows. Last 2. Last 1. Good job. Unwind your arms and your legs. Hands come back behind the head. Elbows are nice and wide. Keep your head on the floor to start with. Legs are going to go up to the ceiling. You can soften the bend in your knees. Get your low back nice and flat. And we're going to do these kind of helicopter legs where I'm going to drop my left leg towards the floor. My right leg's going to go wide. My left leg's going to go wide. They're going to make a big circle. And then my right leg should be on the bottom and my left leg should be on the top. So I'm going to switch it. Right leg's up, left leg's hovering low. They both circle wide to make that nice big circle. Now left leg should be at the top, right leg should be at the bottom. Yep, then switch it. So we're just going to make these big circles with the legs. Head and shoulders are going to stay down for this. I want you to try to keep those bottom ribs on the floor. And can you start to pull your belly button towards your spine and think of minimizing the space that's between your ribs and your pelvis. If you get a clicking sound in your hip, it might just be the leg bone and the pelvis. Try adjusting where your pelvis sits, maybe tilting it a little bit forward or back, or maybe just make the range of motion a little less. Good, last one. All right, bring both legs back up. We're gonna switch it. So now My right leg's gonna go down. My left leg's gonna go out, right leg's gonna go out, and then they're gonna meet at the top, right leg's up, left leg's down. Switch. Out. Up. Good, try to get those bottom ribs heavy on the floor, maybe even the low back, waistband of your pants, all trying to make some contact here. Check your belly button. If it's feeling like it's pooching up to the ceiling, pull it in. Let's go 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, bring the knees into the chest, one more hug, we got one more set. Hands behind the head, peel the shoulders up, legs in tabletop. We're just gonna send them out across the room, hit that bullseye, pull it in. You can keep your hands behind your head, or you can reach your hands towards your feet as they bend in, and away as they go out, circling the arms. We go for 7, 6, 5, shoulders up, 4, let your gaze just be down your thighs, 3, 2, last one. Good job. All right, we're gonna get a couple of rolls on the spine. So I want you to rock and roll all the way to your tail, and then back down to your shoulders. Really scoop the belly deeply, try to make contact with your low back before you hit your shoulders. So it goes low back, then the bra line, then the shoulders, then back up. Give me 2 more. Last one. Good job, sitting up tall, just straighten your legs out in front of you. Arms are gonna reach up. And on your exhale, you're gonna take left hand behind you, rotate towards the left. Right arm reaches forward towards your toes. And then I'm gonna reach my right hand over the center line of my feet. Come right back in, and both arms come up, and I face the center. Okay, we're gonna go the other side. Right arm's gonna reach back, left arm's gonna reach forward. I'm rotated to the right. Now I'm gonna, just like a saw, try to reach past my toes. Come back up. Both arms up to center. A couple more. Going to the left, reaching back with my left hand. Reaching forward. Coming back in. Both arms up. Trying to cinch into my waist. You can always soften your knees if you need to. Turn to the right. Reach. Try to get your feet in line and see if they'll stay there. Let's go for one more on each side. Turn to the left. Reach the right hand past the toes. Back to center. And up. One more to the right. Reach that right arm back. Reach forward with the left. Back up through center. Both hands up. Good. Go ahead and roll up over those hands and knees on all fours. Give yourself a couple of cat and cow action here. We're just going to round the back. Lift the chest. When you round, I want you to push into the hands, first finger and thumb. Spread those shoulder blades. And then I want you to curl the heart forward, lift the chest, draw the sit bones up and back. Good, 2 more. Last round. Good, tuck those toes. We're just gonna hover those knees, and you're gonna take your hips back towards your heels and forward over the knees. Back towards the heels, hovering over the knees. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold your hips back over your heels, little pulse here. Get the shins parallel and low to the ground. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep pushing your hands forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lifting those sit bones up and back. Starting to pedal the feet. Downward facing dog. So just bend one knee, let the opposite heel drop. Start to find that little finesse in the shoulders here, right? We're turning those biceps forward so you're externally rotating your arm bones. Or you feel like you're turning your biceps towards the front of your mat and your elbows in towards each other. You're just pedaling the feet slowly. Good, one more from side to side. Good, go ahead and take that right leg up and back. Just reach back through the toes, keep the hips nice and square. Hold it here, get longer. Good, we're gonna shift forward into plank. Right knee is gonna tap the right elbow, hold it. Give me 3, 2, 1, send it up and back. Reach, get longer. We're gonna take it to the left elbow, hold it there. Get it to touch, get it high. 3, 2, 1, take it back. Reach, get long. One more, take it in towards the chest. You can bring your nose towards your knee. 3, 2, 1, look forward, set it between the hands. We're gonna come up, crescent lunge. Find that nice pelvic positioning here where you're pulling that pubic bone up towards your belly button. I want to feel that left thigh stretch. Hands are gonna come behind my ears or my head. Elbows are nice and wide. Front ribs are drawing back and in. All right, slowly, we're just gonna tap the left knee to the floor, come back up to the lunge. Tap the neck, left knee, come back up. I wanna add a twist here to the upper body. So as you tap, we're gonna turn to the right, come back to center. Turn to the right, center. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're just gonna hinge forward. So you're gonna straighten the back leg, bend it and come back upright. Straighten the left leg and launch yourself forward over the right thigh, and then lean back. So I want you to feel like that right leg is not really changing. The left back leg is the one doing the trajectory here, pushing you forward. And now we're gonna add the arms. So as you go forward, you're gonna reach the arms, and then we're gonna pull them back as we lean back. We're gonna reach them, pull back, open the chest. Reach, open the chest. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend out forward. We're gonna come up into that warrior 3 balancing position here. Hold it. And now from here, you can bring the hands to the hips, or they can stay reaching back, or we're gonna do a little pulse. You're gonna bend the right knee like you're going down towards the floor, like a little elevator, and then you're gonna push yourself straight back up. Hold that left leg up. We're just bending the right knee. Watch that it's going right over that second toe. And up. Here we go for 6. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Step it back to that crescent lunge. Arms come up. Inhale. Exhale. Left hand's gonna go to the floor. Right arm's gonna go up towards the ceiling. Get one more big breath here. Now we're gonna step back into our side plank. So get that left hand nice and stable. Rotate to the outer edge of your left foot. Stack the feet, or maybe you stagger them. Keep lifting. Keep reaching through that right hand. Get those hips up. And rotate all the way to the floor for plank position. Good, holding here. Looking forward, tucking that tail. So you feel your ribs and your hips in the front coming towards each other. Chest is reaching forward. Give me one more big breath here. Knees to the floor, chest is going over the fingertips. Chaturanga push-ups, little elbows in and back. So if you feel like you're getting stronger, and you want to do these on your toes, You can always pick up the knees. Just watch the heads of your shoulders aren't diving down. Last 2. Last 1. We're going all the way to the floor. Take those pinkies up towards the ceiling as you reach the hands back. Tops of the feet are on the floor. Just lift your shoulders and chest away from the ground. I want you to feel like someone's picking you up by the back of your ribs. Can you get longer in the top of your head? Hug the shoulder blades together. Take the tension out of the neck and jaw. And then just little lifts of those pinkies. Up and up. Here's 10, 9, 8. Get the belly button off the floor. Try to hug it up. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Like you're gonna clap your hands behind you. Squeeze the hands in, in, in. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands under those elbows. Tuck the toes. Push back to your knees. Hips all the way back, child's pose. And up for downward raising dog. Pick up the hips. Pedal the feet. Let's do the other side. Left leg's gonna inhale up and back. Really reach it long. Press the hands forward, reach the heel back. Good, exhale. Left knee, left elbow, hold it there. Give me 3, 2, squeeze it up, 2, 1. Take it up and back. Take a big breath. Over to the right. Squeeze it up. 3, 2, 1. Up and back. Last one, belly. Take the knee into the chest. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Look forward. Step that foot between your hands. Coming up, crescent lunge. So again, I want to try to get the tail heavy towards the floor. I want to feel like my 2 front hip bones are hugging in towards my spine. So I've got my pelvis feeling nice and level and upright. Now I can try to reach my right heel back and bend my left knee. Hands are going to come behind the ears. My front ribs are going to cinch in like I'm sliding into my front pocket. All right, we're going down with the right knee to tap, picking up. So just start with the legs, get the action going, get your balance. All right, we're going to add the twist. Rotating left as we tap, coming back to crescent lunge. Left as we tap, crescent lunge. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here's that, extending the right leg forward and back. Forward and back. So I'm straightening the right leg, bending the right knee. Now trying to keep low in that left leg. So bend the left knee, reach the arms forward, pull the elbows back, open the chest. Reach them forward, pull and open. There's 8, 7, stay low, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands are going to come back towards the hips. Here we go into our warrior 3. You're going to launch off that back foot. So arms can sweep back and hold. You can have them on the hips. Turn the right hip towards the floor. Lift through the right heel. All right, we're just bending the left knee. Maybe just like halfway down. Press back up. Watch that knee is going over that second toe. Try not to feel like you're going so low that you can't press back up. Here we go for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back, crescent lunge. Lift the arms. Exhale that right hand all the way to the floor on the inside of that left foot. Open this left arm up to the ceiling, get this nice big twist. Now remember, we're coming to the side plank. So I want you to get that right arm to feel really strong and supportive. You're gonna rotate to the outer edge of the right foot. Slowly slide the left foot back to stack. Keep lifting the hips. Lift up, reach, reach, reach. Take one more big inhale. And exhale. Rotate back to plank. Hold yourself here, look forward. Tail towards your heels. All right, we're gonna stay here for a minute. I wanna march forward. So you're gonna step the right foot forward, left foot forward, right foot back to plank, left foot back to plank. Right foot forward, left foot forward, right foot back, left foot back. 3 more, starting with the right. 3. Here's 2. 1. All right, left side. Left foot, right foot, left foot steps back, right foot steps back. Here's 4. 3. 2. 1. 1. All right, look forward, lower the knees. Move your hands nice and wide for this set of push-ups. Elbows are gonna go wide, chest towards the floor, push back up. If you wanna go on the toes, go on the toes. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to the ground. So if you have a hand weight handy, close by, grab it, or a block would work too, or even your ball. If you have any of those tools close by, grab one. If you have none of it, don't worry about it. You can just pretend, pantomime. All right, we're gonna take this weight into the hand, just one. We got one hand weight or one block or one ball. And we're gonna keep the head and chest lifted. I'm gonna reach my hands forward, feet are on the ground. I'm gonna take the weight into my right hand, reach it all the way behind me. My palm turns up to hand it to the left hand. And then I'm gonna swing it all the way back forward. I'm gonna take it all the way around the world. It's going all the way behind me, and I'm swinging all the way back forward. Let's go 3 more in this direction. Here's 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go the other way. So there's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breather. We're gonna take that weight behind us. So it's going on your butt. Palms can face up. Again, if you have a block or a weight, same thing, you can just hold it in your hands. But I want you to look at the difference between your shoulders diving down versus you lifting them actively away from the floor. We're gonna lift the legs this time. Palms face the ceiling. Try to lift that weight up, away from your hips. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, reach it back, one big breath, and release. Weight goes off to the side, hands under those elbows, tuck your toes, press yourself up to the knees, back through child's pose, take that stretch, take a big breath. Good, tuck the toes underneath you, lift your hips up and back. Pedal the feet out. All right, we got one more round of movement. We're gonna take that right leg up and back, and this time we're gonna open the hip. So turn the hip to the right and bend the knee so that you feel like you're gonna kick yourself in the butt. You've opened up your hips to the side, but your right shoulder's going down towards the floor. Good, and on your exhale, you're gonna square the hips off, come forward and hold your right knee to your right elbow, then take it over to your left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. Right, left, right, left, one more. Right, left, Step in between the hands, put the left heel down, warrior two. I'm so button. All right, bend the right knee nice and deep. You got the outer edge of that left foot pressing into the floor. Arms are nice and long. Sink a little lower into that right thigh. Good. Right elbow can come to the right knee, left arm's gonna reach over the ear. So you can hold this here, or you can let that right arm come in front of the thigh for more core work and push back on the knee. So I've got my right forearm against my right knee, and I'm pressing the knee into the arm back into the knee. Give me another breath here. All right, left hand's gonna come to my hip. Right arm's gonna reach forward. You might have to hop that left foot in just a little bit, but I wanna come up into this hovering half moon. And then I'm gonna go back into my warrior two. So I'm gonna slowly step it back, and then I'm gonna reverse my warrior by reaching up and over to the back side of my mat with my right arm. Now I'm gonna lean forward, right arm's gonna reach. I'm gonna come off my back foot, hover my left, my body's turning to the side, and slowly bend the right knee, step it back, reverse. Good, let's get 3 more like that. Okay, so you can take your time, look forward, keep the body facing the side of your mat, lift up, hold the leg up, and then slowly stepping back, reverse. 2 more. Right arm's just holding here, reaching forward. You can try to become parallel to the ground, and then step it back, reverse. You got 1 more. Okay, last one. We're gonna hold this one up. So from here, that right arm can stay reaching, or you can bring it down and meet your hip, or it can hang towards the floor, your choice. Left leg is gonna try to bend in towards your belly, and then kick back out towards straight. You're gonna bring it forward of your body. It's gonna come up into the side and back. So I want you to feel like you're bringing your knee to your chest. Let's go for 3. Here's 2. Last one. All the way back, warrior 2. And reverse. Good. Now, just straightening into this right leg, we're gonna turn all 10 toes forward. So you might just hop this left foot a little bit wider so that you feel like you're not on a tightrope, but you've got your feet hip width distance apart, but they're not quite as wide as a lunge. Hands are on the hips to start with, and we're just gonna hinge forward from the hips. I want you to try to see if you can get yourself parallel to the ground. So if that becomes an issue for hyperextension of the right knee, you can lift up your toes, you can soften the right knee, but everybody can put a little micro bend into that right leg. So we're just holding here at this parallel to the ground position for the spine, hinging from the hips. So I should feel like I have a nice flat back. Both arms are gonna reach towards the floor. And now I'm gonna take my right elbow up and back like I'm pulling a bow for bow and arrow and reach it to the ceiling. And then I'm gonna go right back down towards the floor. 3 more like that. Right elbow pulls up, rotate, and down. Last 2. 2. Last 1. Back to center. Reach both arms over your ears, reaching towards the front of your mat. Give me a hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly folding over that right thigh. You can drop your head towards your shin. Try to get your hips to level out to flat so we're not tilted up in one side. And just let your head hang or drop your forehead towards your shin. Take 1 more big breath here. Good, look forward, place your hands down, bend your right knee, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Good, now just pick up your chest, I want you to feel your left toes all the way at the back like you're in this nice lunge. And then all we're gonna do is just bring that left knee to tap the back of the right calf. And then you're gonna step it all the way back. Tap the calf, step it back. Hands can stay on the floor. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, get light on those fingertips. 4, 3, 2, try to bring that left knee to the outside of your right calf. Hold it here, little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that left foot all the way back. Both hands on the ground. Step it back, plank. Reach, pedal the knees. All right. From here, we can take the feet a little bit wider, but we're just going to do a rotation open and reach the hand up to the ceiling, and then back to plank. A rotation open, reach hand to the ceiling, back to plank. You're going to swivel on your feet a little bit here. Do a little pivoting on the toes, and your hips are going to turn with you a little bit. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, last round, 1, 1. Look forward, lower those knees. Here's your 5 chaturanga push-ups. Elbows are tight to the ribs, halfway down. Push back up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to the floor. Tops of the feet are on the ground. Let's do our little cupcake hands. So they're real light on the fingertips. They're just kind of on the ground, a little wider than your shoulders. I'm gonna take the right hand to hover, and I'm just gonna reach it over to the left, back to center. Over to the left, back to center. So that left hand is just kind of there as a little bit of support, and to help keep reminding your left shoulder to stay away from the ground. Good, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it over here to the right. You're holding your right hand and reaching to the left. And now we're going to pick up the legs. Just keep that reaching over to the left side and give me little swimmer kicks with the legs. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Right hand makes a little cupcake arm. Left hand hovers. Reach it over to the right. Back to center. To the right, center. Try to lift up your belly button. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this reach over to the right. Little swimmer kicks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Good job. Press it back to the knees. Child's pose. Take a deep breath here. All right, last side. Lift the hips up and back. Left leg is going to reach up and open the hip. Left heel goes towards your butt. Squeeze it in. Keep the left shoulder towards the floor. Good. Come forward, square up the hips. Left knee to the left elbow, hold. Right elbow, hold. Left elbow, hold. Right elbow, hold. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, 1. Left foot steps between the hands. Come on up, warrior 2. Turn myself around. All right, holding here. Get nice and long in the arms. Get that left knee to bend over the second toe. Feel like your hips are pretty upright. Nice and slow, left arm or left elbow to the knee, right arm reaches over the ear. So again, you can straighten this left arm for more work and push the forearm back into the knee and the knee to the forearm. So you feel this kind of opposition pushing together, helping you to rotate the knee to the left and open the hip a little more. Give me maybe just 1 or 2 more breaths. Okay, my right hand's gonna come down to my hip. Left arm's gonna reach forward. Here's where we're coming to those hovering half moon positions. So you can hop the right foot in a little bit. Look forward, we got 5 of them. We're gonna try to pick up the right leg, hover here. Give yourself that hang time. Feel this right side of the body turn on. And then step that right foot way back and reverse the warrior. Reach back over the ear. Left hand reaches forward. We're gonna slowly float up off that back leg. Pick up the right. And then the left knee. Slowly step to the back of the mat. And reach. 3 more. Forward. Hover. Find your core here. Step it back. Reverse. So you're gonna need to request some of that effort from the low belly. Get it to help fire up. Zip it in like you're putting on tight pants. And step it back. We got 1 more and we're gonna hold it on this next one. Okay, so here's where we're gonna come up. Float that right foot. Hold it here. Left arm can keep reaching. Right knee is gonna bend in towards your chest as you bring it forward into the body. And then press it back out. So you're not rotating back down to the ground. You're staying parallel to the long side of your mat. So you're trying to turn your body towards the right side of your mat. 3 more. Bring that knee into the chest slow. And stepping it back. Here's 2. Last one. Good job. Step that right foot all the way back. Reverse your warrior. Good. Come on up. Straighten this left leg. All right, here's where we're gonna turn all 10 toes forward. Squaring this to the front of the mat. We're almost done, guys. You're gonna hinge forward from your hips. So I don't wanna see any of this rounding crap in your back. I want you to feel like you are really growing tall at your tail and the top of your head. So maybe you have a micro bend in that left knee. Anyways, we're gonna be nice and parallel to the ground, belly supporting you, arms reach down towards the floor. Left elbow pulls up, rotates your chest to the left, and reaches to the ceiling, and then comes right back down the same way. 4 more like that. Elbow pulls up, rotates, bends, reaches. Here's 3. Make your waist nice and small. Get really tight in the core so that you can twist with control. Good, 1 more. Think of that waistline being like a rag that you're wringing out. Good, back to center, facing the floor. Reach both arms forward. Give yourself just 3, 2, push into both feet. 1, slowly folding over that left thigh. You can soften the knee if you need to. Let the forehead drop towards your shin. Take 3 big breaths here. Good. Look forward, hands are on the ground here, they're just a little bit in front of you. Step the right foot back so you're in your lunge. Get light in those fingertips. Look forward, try to get that nice flat back again. And without coming up in elevation, can you just bring that right knee to tap the outside of the left calf, and then step it back. Bring it forward to tap, step it back. So I'd like you to try to stay as low as you can in those hips. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold that right knee to the outside of the left, little pulses, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, step it back, both legs to plank, shake out those knees a little bit. Good, just holding here. We're just gonna alternate tapping the knees to the floor. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. Now I don't need to actually tap the floor. I'm looking more for your low back to stay consistent, your pelvis to stay steady. Here's 6, 5, chest forward. Here's 3, head back. 2, 1, 1, look forward, knees to the floor. Walk those hands back wide in for your last set of push-ups. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way to the belly. You're gonna make airplane wings on your arms. So I want you to feel like they're out straight to the side. Head and chest are gonna be lifted. And then I'm just gonna pick up my arms, try to take them higher than my body, let the shoulder blades squeeze together, and then lower them back down, tap the fingers to the floor, pick them right back up. Tap, pick them up. Tap, pick them up. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold them up, bend the elbows behind you like they're gonna tap behind your ribs, and then reach them back out to the airplane arms. Squeeze them in like they're gonna squeeze and touch, reach them back out. 8, 7, check in that you're not just doing a belly button push-up here. Try to get your belly up off the floor. 5, 4, neck is long. 3, 2, hold those elbows in at your sides. Touch the fingers to the floor, pick them up. Tap, pick them up. Try to make this rotation happen at your shoulders so the elbows stay at your ribs. Here's 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, last set. Swing the arms back, bend them to 90. Swing them to the hips, back to 90. Here's 8, 7, shoulder heads up. 5, try to get the shoulder blades towards each other. 3, 2, 1, good job. Place those hands under your elbows. Press it back, child's pose. Roll yourself up. All right, last thing I want to do here, and then we'll get a quick stretch. You're just going to place your hands on the floor on either side of your knees, and the tops of your feet are going to be on the floor. So I want you to press down into your hands and see if you can hover your knees and just stretch the ankles and the tops of the feet, but you should feel your belly have to turn on, and then you're going to put them down. If it's hard for you to get your knees up, you can always put blocks under your hands. But you're going to push your hands down to the floor. Use your belly to lift up, lift your belly up towards the spine, and then pull your knees up and see if you can get to the tops of your feet. See how high off the ground you can get, and then lower down. I want to get 3 more in like that, and if you want to try to hover the feet, you can, or you just stay stretching the top of the feet. So here's 3. Now if you're ready to try to pick up the feet, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Go ahead and just roll past those feet onto your hips, on your sit bones. We'll just cross the right leg over the left, hands come behind you. Pull the shin into your body by bending your left knee. So walk your hands in. You got your right leg crossed in a figure 4 over that left thigh. The more you get your chest up, the more intense you can start to feel this in that right hip. Good, let that left heel come in. On the left shin rest on the floor, right knee to the ceiling. Hug it in with your left arm. And then you're just gonna twist to the right. So I'm going right knee into my chest, And I'm looking over my right shoulder. Good, back to center. Let's switch it. Right leg goes out, left ankle crosses like a figure four. Pull it in. You can support yourself with your hands behind you. And maybe walk your chest up towards the shin. Take a couple big breaths here. Good, go ahead and let that right foot come in towards your butt. Let the right knee rest on the floor. Left knee into the chest. Hug it with the right arm. Get up tall, and then turn over, go over the left shoulder. Good, come back center. Last one, just taking the feet together. So actually I want to do two more. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. Elbows can kind of press into the knees to open up the hips. Chest is going forward over those toes. Good. All right, last one, legs wide in the V. You're going to place your hands either behind you or in front of you, depending on where your pelvis is going. If your pelvis is pouring back, hands behind you to try to get it upright. If your pelvis can start to tilt forward, then you can walk your hands forward. Now, toes are going to stay pointing up. You can come as far out as you can keep your back nice and flat, and your pelvis coming with you. Give yourself just a few breaths here. See if on the exhales you can find just a small amount of release, tension letting go, a softening in the inner thighs. Good, slowly walk yourself in. Cross your legs. And maybe just for 1 second here, I want to keep you guys for just 1 more minute. Just place your hands on your knees. Palms can face down or they can face up. Up to you. Just let your shoulders relax, your ears settle back over your shoulders, and just close your eyes for a moment. Just want to feel your sit bones on the ground. Feel the top of your head reaching up and your spine feeling long. And I want you to take as deep a breath as you can and see if you can expand your ribs wide to the sides of the room. I want you to feel the three-dimensional aspect of your rib cage and see if you can breathe not only into the front, but the back and the sides as well. Filling up your belly. We're just going to exhale out the nose. Just see if you can focus on that breath. I want you to take it into the belly, into the ribs, into the chest. And then exhale it out from the chest, the ribs, the belly. Just a couple more like that. Big breath into the belly, ribs, chest, and then exhale out, chest, ribs, belly. One more round. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Good. You can open your eyes. You guys are all done for the day.